Hey, what's up, YouTube family? We are back with another crazy one, and today I'm going to show you all how to increase your win rates in the market. Now, this is a crazy one which I pretty much might have talked about in the previous YouTube videos, and if you're looking to check them out, you can literally click on the link in this particular video description to join our free Telegram community. The breakdowns on every single trade have been posted in right there, and also you can literally check out our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, this particular video is solely for you who actually have a difficult time maintaining a very good win rate. And you actually don't need a 100% win rate, right? But every single trader out there needs that particular shift where they can be able to like have that full confidence to actually scale into the market, right? And I'm literally going to bring that to you all right now. So, as I did say, if you're particularly new to this YouTube channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, right? We actually do have a copy trading, which actually runs right there in the background. And so far, this we are the trade we've actually done for the week, where I keep showing you all that capital is never the problem in the forex market. And we actually do have crazy flips over and over again while maintaining a very high win rate, right? So far, we've actually been able to do a whole lot of flips, including 50 to $5,000 and so on, right? So if you're looking to be or see this happen in real time, you can literally click the link in this particular video description to join our free Telegram community. So here we go. This is literally on gold, and for you who know me in particular, I only trade of SAU USD, and I'm literally going to show you just that one confirmation that actually did change the entire game for me, right? And I've shown you all how to frame this bias or from the scratch to the finish line, right? So we're literally going to face the easiest part of this game, which actually has to do with a lot of waiting, but at the same time is what every single trial. All right, so I'm literally going to give you a quick illustration on this. So let's say so far we actually do have, let's say this be the market, right? Let's say we see price moving all the way to the upside, and then we actually do have push to the downside, okay? And then price keeps giving you a continuation, right? Now, in as much as it is very, very easy to be like, yo, bro, like I know this thing in real time, right? Yo, bro, like this shit is easy. We can literally see this happen in real time. The question has to be, how do you actually know that price is going to give you a tap into this and is pretty much not going to violate all the way to the upside? Now, a lot of persons would actually want to place a limit order right here or scaling aggressively by putting just a limit or let's say taking a quick entry, immediately price comes right here, which is pretty much not bad. But at the same time, you actually don't want to have this kind of like scenario playing out, right? If you know you are into reversals and continuations, let's say reversals, and you pretty much don't have room for crazy precision, right? You literally have you have no business trying to like just set limit orders right here, no matter what the case might be, or trying to hop into this, no matter what the case might be. Now, this has to come with you being able to like study your concept or your strategy so that you might be able to like know what you actually want and price. So all of these particular trades which we've actually seen so far in the past did actually come from confirmations, right? And this did not just come randomly. So how do you actually go about this confirmation? Now, a lot of persons are literally would be confused as to what they actually want to see, right? So if you're particularly new and you do see the kind of flips we do and you're looking to like do this kind of crazy flips, right? This is the confirmation you need. So first of all, I'm literally going to break down the trade setup, which I actually did take right there last week. I'm literally going to make sure you get to understand what we're talking about, right? So if we start with breaking the first one down, let's move to the 4 hour time frame. So so on this particular 4 hour time frame right now, I will be looking at one crazy confirmation, right? Let's make use of another chart. I would pretty much be making use of a crazy confirmation that you would literally need to see, right? All right, so here we actually do have price heading all the way to the upside, and this was a trade which you actually did take during NFP, right? So here we actually did see price give us a push to the upside. So we did see price push all the way to the upside. And based on the way we trade, right, we actually do pay details, or we do pay attention to every single detail in price. Okay, so here we actually do have this. We actually do have the presence of this candle, this bearish candle, right? And for those of you who are new to this is practically a hidden engulfing candle. You get me right? If you're looking to know what an engulfing candle or a hidden engulfing candle is, refer back to other videos in the YouTube channel. So we actually do have the presence of a hidden engulfing candle, and a hidden engulfing candle or engulfers as people actually propel continuations, right? And if you actually scale all the way to the lower time frame to actually look at for this particular pattern, we have it to be the presence of a range. So if I scale all the way to the 15 minutes time frame or 30 minutes time frame, you can say this is a clean range, right? So how easy do I keep this? So if I literally switch all the way to the 4 hour time frame, if I switch back all the way to the 4 hour time frame, right, and I actually like see this particular bullish engulfing candle or bullish push all the way to the upside, if I scale back all the way to the 1 hour time frame, because we actually want to break down this pattern, we can see the presence of price making a series of higher highs, higher lows. Okay, so I'm definitely going to break into this. All right, so here we go. You did see the price it make this high, okay, in this range, higher high, and this continue all the way to the upside, right? And we did actually talk about this pattern. This is the presence of an SNRC type 2, okay? Now, price actually presents this, and we're going to look out for price to pull back, straight back into the origin point, and the origin point is this, okay? Now, the origin point price tested this previously and came back down, testing this again, okay? So this is pretty much a very valid pattern which we want to look out for. So price actually did pull back into this. We are not looking to place limit orders. Same thing I told you. We are not looking to place limit orders at this particular point because you literally can't tell how deep price is going to go, right? With this origin point, we want to scale down all the way to refine this, right? So this is an intraday type of trading, and this applies to swing trading, and holding for a very long time, right? Depending on what you want to go for. Now, in this particular scenario right now, a whole lot of traders will be looking to understand what you look at for right here. And what you actually want to look at for is the origin. You actually want to look at for the origin of price movement to the upside or to the downside. So right here, we actually do see this price actually did give us a retracement starting from this. And this was the end point before price gave this retracement, right? So we actually want to make sure we're starting off with this origin. That is the point that propelled the movement to the upside. And this is literally going to take me all the way to the last bearish candle present before price movement all the way to the upside, right? Now, for those of you who actually want to know still, this is particularly the presence of a pattern also where we actually have a shoulder right here ahead, and then price came back straight back into this right shoulder, giving us a valid reversal pattern, right? Now, here comes the confirmation. With price tapping into this, if you did place your entry or your limit order at this particular zone, rest assured you would have gotten stopped out depending on how big your stop loss is, right? Because same time, we don't literally know if price was going to propel all the way to this upside. We are not literally going to make use of a foresight, or let's say what price has done already, right? We actually want to see what price did in real time and how I was able to capitalize on this. So since this is a day trading, we actually don't want to make use of a 50 pip stop or so. Like you can make use of that, depends on you, right? But so far in the community, we make use of a 30 pip stop when it comes to the trading setups, right? Again, if you're new to this particular YouTube channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also click on the link in this YouTube video to actually join our free Telegram community, and it's right there in the description. So price actually did push all the way to the upside, telling you, oh, all right, we actually do have buyers stepping into this, right? Now, one thing you actually don't want to get caught up in is practically crazy movements like a test right here. You actually don't want to get caught up in this crazy play, okay? So how is the easiest way to like capitalize on this? Now, if we did take a look at this, we did see that price was actually making or giving us a series of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, right? Lower highs, continuous lower lows, lower highs, and then boom, for it to take out this previous low and then push to the upside, right? Came back down and continuous push, right? So if you take a look at this right here, this was where price actually did give us a higher high. Okay, price did give us a first push, a higher high right here. And if we did take a look at this, we can see for a very, very sure fact, a very sure fact that price actually did print a bullish, a bearish candle right here, which is pretty much the presence of demand. Okay, this is pretty much the presence of a demand. Okay, and you actually want to scale in from the nearest continuation possible zone, right? Now, if we take a look at this, we can see this is a clean demand, right? You can actually decide to make use of two double structural shape, right? But for the sake of this particular video, I'm literally going to keep it easy with the most basic approach ever. So let's say you are in UB and you don't know how to capitalize on this, right? We actually do have the presence of this bearish candlestick right here. So this is literally going to sum up this entire zone all the way to this. Okay. Now with this coming up right here, price did close above this highs after printing this first bearish candle as it pulled back, right? So with price pulling back, I actually did scaling right here. Okay. We did scaling right here and then 30 pip stop just below. Now, this is the most basic stuff ever if you actually did take this in this particular way. Now, what is the difference right here? Now, based on my own particular broker, we actually do have broker differences, and this is one that what I practically make use of IC market, right? We actually did not have a valid closure above this particular point. Price actually did give us this right here after giving us a series of highs. Every single broker out there has their own price action, right? But if you are literally not on the good side, you still have your entry in. So we actually did have a valid closure coming in right at this particular point, as this was just a week. This so candles were a week on my broker, right? So we actually did get the valid closure happening just straight up at this point, and entry was taken right at this zone, right? 30 pip stop, 30 pip stop, and I go for an easy one to four, right? So how we were able to like capitalize on this, if we actually check the free Telegram community, the trade was sent in where we actually did take a 79 all the way to over 300, right? As you can see right here, interest tagged in, and we actually do see right here where we did take a 28 all the way to over 200 just trading on this, right? And for you who are looking to see the results, the link is in this particular video description if you actually want to join our free Telegram community. So right here, we actually did see the expansion as we actually did have the trade being sent in. And of course, the community members actually did a good job and they all smashed it, right? So as we did say, this was bounced back all the way from 27 or 28 USD all the way to 200, right? And I keep saying this, that capital is never a problem so far for the week. We actually did have all of this rate, right? And we are trying as much as possible to say it's easy to like maintain 100% win rate, not 100%, right? It's easy to maintain a very high win rate in the market, keep your risk reward realistic, and at the same time, it's going to be an easy peasy. So right here, we actually did take our entry right here. And let's say you have a 50 USD account, you can literally put in a 0.30 right here. Rest assured, if price goes half of this, it's getting violated, or it's 0.20, right? And the TP was at just 120 pips, right? And yeah, it did pan out well with us having a re-entry at this particular point that still smashed TP. We literally are having this at is this literally going to be easy? It's not going to be easy if you don't put in the work, right? But every single thing I've showed you or I've shown you all right on these particular videos is pretty much how I approach the market. And this is all free information for you. So if you're looking to join and then see how we do this more, right? Don't forget to click on the link in this particular video to join our free Telegram community. And at the same time, right, like and subscribe. We're bringing in more flip and how you can actually be able to scale your account from 0 to 100, right? See you guys in the next slide, and you'll have a good trading weekend.